Maydwell in 5 is a weekly microlearning podcast hosted by Jonathan Maydwell, a learning and development strategist with over 15 years of experience helping people and organizations grow. Each 5-minute episode explores one focused idea across learning, leadership, and human growth, blending real stories, reflection, and actionable insight. Rooted in the belief that learning is about coming home to yourself, the show invites listeners to pause, think, and reconnect with purpose, people, and data that actually matters. It's a space for curiosity, clarity, and continuous growth, one reflection at a time. In many organizations, leadership is still measured by control, decisiveness, and positional authority. Outcomes matter, metrics matter, and speed matters. Learning often becomes secondary. Research across the learning and development field consistently shows a gap between what leaders say they value and what people experience day to day. Employees report wanting growth, feedback, and development, yet learning environments are often driven by performance pressure rather than curiosity. When leadership prioritizes compliance over cultivation, people stop asking questions. They stop experimenting. They stop learning out loud. The cost is not just disengagement. The cost is lost potential. What does the excitement of a second-grade classroom have to do with the boardroom buzz of executive leadership? The answer is more than you might imagine. Before stepping into the world of learning and development, I was an elementary school teacher. My classroom was alive with curiosity. Each student was an active participant in their learning journey. Big ideas were unpacked together, lessons were shared, and community mattered. Unity, ownership of learning, and purposeful curiosity were the norm. When I transitioned into leadership and professional development, the environment changed, but the principles did not. Classrooms became boardrooms, students became professionals, and lessons stayed strikingly similar. Teaching revealed a truth that still anchors my work today. People are learners by design, capable of growth at any stage. Education is not about transferring knowledge. It builds emotional intelligence, curiosity, and confidence. Leadership works the same way. It is cultivated, not commanded. Here is one leadership practice grounded in my signature framework. Clarity leads to reflection. Reflection leads to growth. Start with clarity. Teachers begin every lesson with purpose. Leaders can do the same. Clarify what success looks like, why it matters, and how each person contributes. Clear expectations reduce fear and invite ownership. Then, build reflection into the process. In classrooms, reflection turns mistakes into learning. In workplaces, reflection transforms feedback from judgment into insight. Ask people what they are learning, not just what they are delivering. Finally, create space for growth. Growth thrives when curiosity is rewarded and progress is visible. Leaders who model learning, ask thoughtful questions, and adapt based on insight. This creates cultures where people develop confidence, not dependency. Leadership, like teaching, blends science and art. Data informs decisions, and people bring them to life. This week, reflect on one question. Where could you lead less like a manager and more like a teacher? Choose one moment to invite curiosity instead of control. Share the reflection with your team, or join the conversation on LinkedIn by tagging Maydwell in 5. This has been your Maydwell in 5 for the week of December 22nd. Let's keep building learning cultures rooted in purpose, guided by people, and informed by data.